We're on iHeartRadio, Fox Sports Radio, and FS1. Our herd hierarchy in 1 hour. Top 10 NFL teams. I will have a shocking team. I am acknowledging how wrong I was. I am going all in on a team. It's crazy town, and I can't wait for it. Joy Taylor is joining me. Joy, how are you? You got Kansas City Chiefs colors on this morning.
I do. That was a nice Chiefs win. Hard-fought in division win.
Is that what you saw?
Well, look, you gotta win the games you play.
Yeah. Well, you were really impressed with that.
I would have been very unimpressed if they didn't beat the Chargers, that Chargers team.
Can I start with this? And I am joking around with Joy. All you New England haters, okay, what's wrong with the Patriots? What's wrong with the Patriots? Is there wrong with the Patriots? I don't know. They're 9-1 and favored by a touchdown over Dallas Sunday. And if they win, you can just put in a bye. One home game for the playoffs, and they're in the AFC Championship. What's wrong with the Patriots? What's wrong with the Chiefs? What do they do well? Patrick Mahomes is talented. I get it. Andy Reid's a great play designer. I get it. That's kind of one and the same, right? I mean, Patrick Mahomes led him in rushing last night. Kneecap injury, Patrick Mahomes. That's what you want? Every couple years, we find a new team that we're absolutely sure is going to unseat the Patriots. There was the LT Chargers, Big Ben, Le'Veon Bell, AB Steelers, Andrew Luck Colts. The Jags had a couple of cracks at New England. The Houston Texans in their Letterman jackets, and now it's Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City. And no, these teams are not unseating the New England Patriots. That game shouldn't have been 24-17. You were plus 3 on turnovers. Phillip Rivers, old, unathletic, inaccurate Phillip Rivers. 4 picks and 18 seconds to go. The Chargers have a chance in the red zone to tie the game. That game shouldn't even have been close. Should not have even been close. Again, you keep telling me you've got these teams over the last 15 years that are going to unseat the Patriots. And what's wrong with the Patriots? Patriots just went on the road and won. And they're a touchdown favorite over Dallas, meaning they're probably going to win. It's Foxborough. It's getting cold and windy. And we're going to wake up and they're going to be 10-1 and virtually assured of a bye, a home field playoff game against an inferior team. Win it, you're in the AFC Championship. My question is, what's wrong with Kansas City? They are the latest flashy, fun, crazy, and you wake up and you're like, this is what they are. This much better than the Raiders. That's what they are. They're just a little better than the Raiders. And you know what? The identity of the Chiefs is to Patrick Mahomes. They remind me of those Peyton Manning Colt teams, which left a lot of Super Bowl championships on the table. They remind me of the Aaron Rodgers teams, 2011 to 2018. If Aaron wasn't great, they didn't win. And I criticize Pete Carroll and Bill Belichick because I'm always like, could you guys put your arms around Brady and Russell Wilson? Could you just put your arms, give them a big hug? But I'll say this about Seattle and New England. Their sole identity is never Russell Wilson or Tom Brady. Seattle can always beat you different ways. They can run the football, take it away. Russell, defense. We watched San Francisco. Defense was a huge component. Jadeveon Clowney. And we watched New England the other night. Special teams. Edelman a trick play. Secondary's great against Carson Wentz. Kansas City. This is LT and the Chargers, Big Ben with great weapons, Andrew Luck and the Colts, Houston in the Letterman jacket. You know, that's what this is. It feels like, okay, now you're going to tell me it's Baltimore. Now they are interesting, but I start looking around at Kansas City last night, and I'm sorry. Like, this is the team that's going to knock off. You tell me what they do well. They design plays brilliantly, and Patrick Mahomes is great. Okay, I saw that with Peyton Manning in Indy. I saw it with Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. You're going to leave a lot of Super Bowls on the table, and you're not going to get to a lot of them doing that. Let's shift to a very urgent topic. Not just because I live in Los Angeles, but this league right now has so many dynamic, fun, great quarterbacks. It is so much fun. Phillip Rivers has become Jameis Winston. I cannot sit here and criticize Jameis Winston as a turnover machine and then say I love Phillip Rivers. I mean, Jameis Winston, Tampa, move on. I mean, 6 years in, 5 years in, he's a turnover machine. Phillip Rivers has become Jameis Winston. You look down at the stats, you're like, oh, my God, 440 yards, 6.5 yards a pass, 28 of 52, 23 first downs. Boy, he fills up a box score. Oh, wait, what's that for? Or 4 interceptions. I mean, That's Jameis Winston. Every time I watch Jameis Winston, I'm like, oh my God, threw for 350 yards. He got 25 first downs. He got away. I got 4 interceptions. It's time for the Chargers to move off Phillip Rivers. I like Phillip Rivers. He doesn't want to move his family from San Diego to L.A., and next year at this time, the Chargers are playing in L.A. They can't sell any tickets. They have no juice in the market. They've got to get a star at quarterback. And my gut feeling is it's Cam, and I think that's their deep second choice, but he is a discount right now, what he's making money. In the NFL, Cam's a discount. I think he's their deep second, or make a run at Tua. It's all working out. Every single team that's moved off an old, unathletic, older quarterback is happy today. Now, Phillip Rivers is the best one of those old, unathletic quarterbacks by far. He's better than Eli. He's better than Dalton. He's the best one. I'm not disputing that. He's still got 2 years left somewhere. Maybe it's a Carolina. But everybody that's moving off the old unathletic guy to the dynamic new guy as the NFL changes, this league is changing. And it's not changing in Phillip Rivers' direction. It is a precision league. It's a cut down your mistakes league. It's a just run for a first down if you can't find an open receiver league. You can't just keep throwing it into traffic. I mean, Phillip Rivers after the game admitted last night. I mean, this guy, for the record, remember against the Raiders 10 days ago, how bad he was in the 2-minute drill? He just looks old and unathletic, and the Chargers' offensive line, like almost all in the NFL now, is not very good. This is the new league. Bad O-lines didn't used to be this 10 years ago. But with the new CBA, offensive lines outside of Pittsburgh and Dallas are mostly crap. And they're going to be crap. Indianapolis has a good one. Dallas has a good one. Pittsburgh's got it. Outside of that, there's about 20 mez. And that's the way it's going to be. So you have to. The new NFL is you have to get a quarterback that can move. Kyler Murray with no offensive line, very, very interesting. It's not that the league is going, they're all going to be Lamar Jackson. I mean, he's an outlier. I mean, he doesn't exist on the market. But they're going to look a lot like Kyler Murray and a lot like Sam Darnold and a lot like Daniel Jones and a lot like Deshaun Watson where, they can throw, but with bad O-line play, now the rule, not the exception, and that's not going to change. They're not going to add more practices and more hitting in the NFL with this safety concern around the league. This is the new NFL. You cannot be old and unathletic at quarterback. I said this. It's not an either-or anymore. It's not, I want a pocket guy or a mobile guy. No. You got to have both. You got to have a pocket guy who can move. Phillip's the least athletic guy in the league now that Eli Manning's not playing. And I'll tell you right now, they have a chance. 2 things going for the Chargers. They're moving to a new stadium, can't sell tickets. Right now, they have the 11th pick in the draft. And the Chargers are very unique. They have a good roster. They got 3 good corners. They got 2 good pass rushers. They got all sorts of stuff. If I'm the Chargers at number 11, I call the New York Jets at 5. And I say, let's flip spaces. We'll give you our number 2 corner. Maybe and if the Jets play hardball, give us one of your pass rushers. We'll take that money off the table. And if I'm the Chargers, I go after Tua because Cincinnati's taking a quarterback and Miami's taking a quarterback and Tua's going to drop. And if I'm the Chargers today, you need juice. This roster is too good. We've got a changing league. I'm the Chargers. I go hard after Tua. And I call the New York Jets, who have a corner issue, a wide receiver issue, a pass rusher issue. And you get on the phone and say, we got everything here. We got 2 good receivers. The Chargers have 2 good receivers, 2 good pass rushers, 2 good backs, 2 good corners. Go get the number 2 at any of those positions. Flip picks. Jets would gladly move down to 11 or 12. Their need offensive line will be available at 11, 12, 13, or 14. But Tua won't be available there. Because people are going to pass on him. They're not going to pass on Tua very long. And he would be the star L.A. needs. He would be the juice L.A. needs. He would sell tickets. He would be the mobile quarterback in a conference now that's got Mahomes and Derek Carr. I think it's this. This is what I love about sports. It's constantly fluid. It's Silicon Valley. It's changing. You got to keep up. Bad O-lines is the new reality. That's the new NFL. Translation, it's not an either-or at quarterback. Got to get a dude that can move. Okay, Justin Herbert, Oregon, can move. Joe Burrow was a high school all-state basketball player, can move. Tua can move. By the way, next year, Trevor Lawrence can move. Justin Fields can move. 2 guys on the market. One of them's Cam. He can move. Phillip Rivers felt bad afterwards. By the way, he knows it's a problem afterwards.
It's a football game. I mean, if you could just pick and choose and never throw them ever, I'd choose to throw 0. So certainly don't want to throw them, but certainly I know it's hurting us right now. So, obviously need to cut them out.
This is perfect. The Chargers have 2 good pass rushers, 2 good corners, 2 good backs, they had 2 good receivers. Give up the second best at one of those spots to move up with the Jets or a team like the Jets and solve quarterback, get juice, get mobile, get athletic, because you're not beating Derek Carr and Patrick Mahomes the next 8 years with that. You might as well make a move. This is an NFL draft with 3 elite prospects. Next year's got 2 elite prospects. You got 5 A-plus prospects coming in. You got Cam on the market, who would be my second choice. Ideally, I'd take a young guy and start over. All right. Tom Brady, I love this guy. Tom Brady came out. Patriots play the Cowboys Sunday in what will be the highest-rated NFL regular season game in a long time. And Brady said, we're not Dallas. We're not close to Dallas. He said that. I'll explain coming up. You heard me talk about Cameron Hughes Wine. And it's a very unique business. And if you like wine, you got to listen up because you're going to get quality wines for incredible prices. They source the top-rated wines directly from the best wineries. At best price, best wines, quality guaranteed. They got a 686 Alexander Valley Cabernet, 5-star review, 94 points, platinum medal from the Sommelier Challenge International Wine Competition. You're going to get this half price on the market. They're offering a deal exclusively to my listeners. 20% off and free shipping, 3 bottles or more. All you have to do is enter the code HERD at checkout. They go to the wineries. Wineries don't want to discount their wines in their wineries. They'd rather sell them to a company and get the discount there. They don't want to put them on the market from their winery. So go to chwine.com today. 3 bottles or more, free shipping, plus 20% off already incredible prices. Normally selling for $50 to $100 a bottle, a fraction of the cost. chwine.com, code HERD. 3 or more bottles, free shipping, and 20% off. This is a great deal, especially for Thanksgiving, Christmas, the holidays, the wine drinking holidays coming up.